Wow. I mean, that was War Games. No doubt about that. How's everybody doing today? If you don't know what this is by now, where have you been? It is Results in Review, Talk Apollo Talk. It's time to discuss the glorious show that was NXT TakeOver War Games 2. And how did that show turn out? Good as usual. Why? Because NXT rarely, and I mean rarely, disappoints. And when I say rarely, never. They don't. It's not their thing to disappoint. The night after usually disappoints compared to this, but let's not talk about that yet. We're here to talk about NXT TakeOver War Games 2. How was it? How did everything go down? Was it exactly what we thought it was going to be? Pretty much, when you think about it. So let's go through it. First of all, I'm going to mention the kickoff a little bit. Not much, the usual discussion. Although Matt Riddle was on it, and Ono approached him on the panel, and a little bit of trash talking and whatnot, getting ready for their match next week, or so we thought. Otherwise, can't really think of anything else to mention other than X-Pac was spotted in the crowd. That was a bit of a surprise. I don't know if that's supposed to mean anything or is that just for fun. He had his dog in the arena with him. So, X Factor coming back one night only? I don't know. I don't know. It was just funny to see him. And then I think, and serious apologies if I mispronounce the name, Nina Strauss or Struss. I'm just not familiar with her. She's the guitarist, I believe, who did Nakamura's entrance at WrestleMania. Every time she comes up into any conversation or picture or video, I, for the life of me, just blank out. I am having some kind of memory dysfunction when trying to think of this lady. But she was in the crowd too. Good to see her then. On to the show itself. So, for at least a week and a half, the debate continued. Okay, are we only getting 4 matches on NXT TakeOver this time? Well, Triple H kind of confirmed that because the show had 2 really long matches planned, even though the 2 out of 3 falls match could have gone on another 10 or 15 minutes, in my opinion. Although, to be fair to both of them, we've seen what they can do in the past. That was not the purpose of this match. As for War Games, yes, of course War Games went the distance. With the rules put in, it had to. But what started the show was Matt Riddle. What? What? How exactly? Well, let me tell you. Matt Riddle, his music just started playing. He came out, crowd was popping for him. A referee was already in the ring. And apparently he did not feel like waiting to fight Cassius Ono. So he called him out. Ono did come out. And I guess at this point he is just a heel because for the past few weeks he's just been trash talking the new guys backstage. And the crowd did not like him tonight. So at first he seemed a little bit hesitant toward a match tonight, but then he was just like, you know what? Okay, ring the bell, referee. Take off the shirt, come in, you got your jersey, both men ready to go. Ono was looking for a quick cheap shot. Well, he didn't get that. The bell rang. Riddle hit him with a big bro knee, or as I'd like to call it, the bro knee. 1, 2, 3. It was 6 seconds. I did not understand the purpose of this other than just to make Matt Riddle look strong. I am not against that at all, but wow, oh no. Your credibility of being the knockout artist just went down into the toilet. This is sort of like the moment where he and Velveteen Dream had a match at TakeOver a while ago. I think it was the January TakeOver. And Dream got a shot in, and Ono was selling it, and Dream was like, count him out 10. But this amplified that by tons. It was a straight knockout knee, and that was it. That was it. Count it. Done. 6 seconds. Oh my gosh, it was hilarious, and the crowd loved it. I loved it. My friends loved it. It was a perfect moment, and you know what? It keeps the trend going. 5 matches at NXT TakeOver. I'm pretty sure this would have been planned last minute, but it is what it is. It gets Matt Riddle attention. If nobody knew who he was, they know now. So, okay, enough of the shenanigans. Let's get back onto the main show. And I was really pleased which one of the 4 matches started over the rest, because in my head, okay, they have to do one of the big ones first. Either for some reason War Games, or the 2 out of 3 falls. And they started with the 2 out of 3 falls. I think that was a good call. So Shayna Baszler, Kairi Sane, 2 out of 3 falls for the NXT Women's Championship. They've been flip-flopping the title for the past 3 months now. And by flip-flopping, not really flip-flopping, just a couple of changes. Shayna is the first ever 2-time NXT Women's Champion. She got it. She has to defend it 2 out of 3 falls. And at first, it was looking like it was just going to be a standard tough, exhilarating 2 out of 3 falls match because both ladies came out alone, especially Shayna, considering everything we saw at Evolution. Was that just going to get scrapped? No, not by a long shot. Because the first at least 3-ish minutes of the match, Kairi Sane was unleashing against Shayna. She was hitting her neck breakers, her not jumping off the top rope elbows, but just running elbows while Shayna was on the ground, some shots, some kicks, a couple of spears. She was all over Shayna. But, what happened next? Oh man, talk about deja vu. Shayna's friends did come out, and apologies, I have not been really aware of the names lately. Shayna's friends did come out, and they attacked Kairi again, and the referee did not see it again. This is the 4th Ladies Championship in a row over the past month where we have had a blind official. It is getting ridiculous at this point. The referees are just clearly looking the other way. It looks terrible. It makes them look completely idiotic, like complete ignoramuses. It was just ridiculous this time. And it's been ridiculous all the other times, but the fact that they did it again here was just, oh, how am I supposed to take these officials seriously? I'm not, that's why. So, they got Kairi back in the ring, and Shayna put on the clutch, and after a few seconds of squirming, Kairi tapped. That was the first fall. Oh man, I saw the first fall in Shayna's favor, but I did not think it was going to be like that. That was a big surprise. So the match does continue on for a little bit. Kairi eventually is fighting everyone off, and she gets her elbow in the ring. 1, 2, 3. Kairi Sane gets the second fall. Well done. It is 1-1. And overall, not the longest of matches so far, and definitely the third fall didn't take that long either. Shayna's friends again kept trying to interfere. They got some more shots in while one was distracting the referee. At least that is decent. You know, one is just grabbing his attention, the other is trying to interfere. It makes enough sense, not just the referee looking away. So what happened next, though? Okay, enough of this, says some ladies in the back. Dakota Kai came out. She was trying to even up the odds, although she got beat down a bit quick. But then Io Shirai came out. That was interesting. Have not seen her since the finals of the Mae Young Classic, so it seems like they've got her a secure spot in NXT. Good, and the thing I like, she hit a very, very decent moonsault, and that was the biggest complaint about her in the Mae Young Classic. I'm not going to rant about it in this video. All I have to say is Botchamania is backing me up on this one, and it feels really good not to be the only one to think that. But that's enough. That's enough of the moonsault. The moonsault was okay tonight. She got it. Perfect. Everyone's down. Kairi goes for a second elbow, and it looks like she hit it. It looked like she hit it. But watching the replay, I think she just hit Shayna's shoulder or something, because Shayna no-selled that, clutched her, not into the clutch, but clutched her arms, kept them down into a roll-up. 1, 2, 3. Shayna Baszler not only picks up her first pinfall win in NXT, but it was the second fall of the 2 out of 3 falls match. She keeps the NXT Women's Championship. I'm pleased with that. And the feud might not be over. Why? Well, there was a lot of interference. That's one thing. Second of all, that's 3. Second of all, I don't know if you guys saw the replay, but Kairi's I think it was her left elbow, her left shoulder, her left shoulder was off the mat before the 3 count. The referee did not see that. I'm calling that. I don't think the feud is quite over yet. We might be going to January now that we have more ladies added to the program. I'm not too sure what to expect of this, but the match, the way it was orchestrated with the falls, it made sense to me, and it was what I was expecting. I was not expecting the total crazy interference by 4 people. So it was good, appreciative, but not the way I thought it was going to be orchestrated. But good. We'll see what happens next time. The program continues, in my opinion. Time to move on to the part of the show that I actually disliked the most, and I was not expecting it to be this match. Aleister Black versus Johnny Gargano. Now, with this, I partially understand. Aleister got injured in the summer, and instead of just clearing it up that he was injured, NXT turned it into a storyline. Oh, someone attacked him. They made it Johnny Gargano. He turned heel. And now we have to do this match. The thing was, if you guys put all of the attention on this, and we're just doing a one-on-one singles match, now I can actually complain about it. Why? It did not deliver as much as I thought it was going to for a revenge match for Black. Oh, no, no, no. And I'm pretty sure I did pick Johnny Gargano for my predictions on YouTube here. Did not pay off, but it was close. It was pretty close. The match itself was okay, but like I said, this is supposed to be a revenge match for someone who was taken out by Johnny and wants revenge. That is the whole point of this. And no DQ, nope, not in this one. So all I can say was it was okay. There were some decent enough spots. Some really good counters. Like the last 5-7 minutes of the match was really good. Like I'd watch it again and again. And there was one good spot where Johnny looked like he was sorry. He wanted to be put out of his misery, Black Mass. But no, he ducked it. He tried to cheat roll up. Gargano escaped. Could not put Black away. Finally, the punishment just finally caught up to Gargano. 2 Black Masses, and Aleister Black beats Johnny Gargano and keeps his NXT TakeOver winning streak. So I can't complain. I thought they were going to do more with this feud, but it seems like this was a lot more last-minute planned than I thought it was. It's a bit of a shame. Maybe the program's not over yet and they can make up for it. I just was expecting more with this. And what I thought of Gargano, he didn't really even do much heelish things in this match. No poke to the eye that I saw, no feet on the rope pins, no low blows, no pushing the referee, just none of that. It was just a good wrestling match, pretty much. So I don't know. I don't know what they've got planned next time. We'll see. It's a big debate in my head right now, along with my friends. So we'll see. And Johnny did not even interfere in any of the other matches. So that was a surprise, too. Okay, then. We'll see. We'll see. But as far as the next match goes, and apologies to War Games, but the next match was match of the night. I'm talking about the NXT Championship match between Tommaso Ciampa and the Velveteen Dream. Oh my gosh, that was good. It was awesome. Like, for a match that's the opposite of Gargano Black, where they had so much time to put this together once they made up their minds. Oh, wow. Just Dream getting an NXT title match all of a sudden, no stipulations added, no one added to the match. It was like they just told both men, you know what, you go out there and you tear the house down. And what did they do? They not only tore it down, but they rebuilt it and tore it down again. It was awesome. I did not think by a long shot this match was going to deliver to that expectation. My arm is going as high as the camera cannot provide for it. It is going through the roof. It was great. If you have not seen it, why are you watching me right now? Go watch that match. It was great. They just had so many awesome spots that I could not complain about, and so many close falls. First of all, the Velveteen Dream coming out dressed like Hollywood Hulk Hogan, NWO Hogan. Oh my gosh, Dream, you are just trying, aren't you? Because I think he wore that same attire in his Ricochet match at TakeOver Chicago 2, I think it was. It wasn't the last TakeOver, it was a TakeOver before that. So now he's got NWO Hogan. He even hit the leg drop this time. There were so many close falls. This is a match I just can't describe. It's too good. They hit so many spots. There were so many close falls. Any one of those shots could have been it. Dream Valley drivers, elbows, DDTs, knees, super kicks. It was awesome. You need to go watch that match. I'll talk about the finish though, and the finish was creative, and I did like it. Instead of beating Dream with his new finisher, that pickup move that Karma used to do. If you remember Karma, she was with the WWE for a brief period of time, 2011, 2012. But Ciampa makes it look a bit more devastating. No, we did not do that. We did build this around Ciampa's Hangman's DDT, Randy Orton's signature DDT, but Ciampa, he puts the emphasis on it big time. He did hit it in the match, but Dream kicked out. Awesome. Dream went for his elbow. He got it, but Ciampa kicked out. He went for the elbow while Ciampa was leaning onto the ring apron, like the EC3 ending. Did not hit it and missed the apron completely, falling to the ground, and looked like he was in a lot of pain. Ciampa hit his Hangman's DDT, and let me remind you, this is War Games. There's two rings, and there is steel in the middle of those two rings on the ground. Ciampa hit his DDT to Dream on the steel between the rings. Oh my gosh, it was so creative, and I'm so proud of the match. And that was it. That was it. 1, 2, 3. Ciampa keeps the NXT Championship. A lot of people were expecting Ciampa to lose tonight, which is a surprise to me. Dream, of course, give it to him anytime, and it will be the right time. That's my opinion with the Velveteen Dream. But Ciampa is not finished with NXT yet. This would have been sudden, but at the same time, a bit lackluster with Ciampa right now. He's only just getting started. So, we'll see where it goes. Who knows? As far as I'm concerned, I have no interest in any of the NXT boys coming up yet. They're doing great just where they are. So, on to the main event. On to the main event. War Games. Was it as good as last year's? No, and I'm not taking shots at this match. I am not, by all means, taking any kind of shots at this match. It's just that last year's with a triple threat tag, it was a lot shorter for the guys to come to the ring, and there was just more chaos, in my opinion. But this year's was good. They had a good start. Ricochet, Adam Cole starting the match, and slowly by slowly members were coming out. Kyle O'Reilly, Hanson, Roderick Strong, Rowe, Bobby Fish. But when Bobby Fish came out, he had some ideas. Because Pete Dunne obviously suffered an injury, and now I know it's legitimate. He had tape around the leg on NXT, but he did not pass on doing this match. Once Bobby Fish was unlocked from the cage, because Undisputed Era had the advantage in this match, so all their guys will be coming out first, one by one. Bobby Fish just grabbed his lock and chain and just put it around Pete Dunne's cage and said, no, you're not coming to the ring. No. It took a bit, but the referees were actually useful in this match. They got a bolt cutter and they cut Pete Dunne open. Not literally, he's okay. They cut the cage door open. Not the door, but the chain. Out comes Dunne. He gets some tables and garbage cans and let's go to work. Again, this is a match I prefer not to go into detail with. You should go watch it. It's very good. Lots of fun spots I think you all enjoy. The finish was pretty good too after everyone had just taken the beatings of garbage cans, tables, chairs, kendo sticks, jumps off the cage. But one jump off the cage, Ricochet did a double moonsault. I've only seen him do that once, so him doing it here was really special to me. It's a thing of beauty, that thing is. So Adam Cole looked like he was going to get it. He got the last shot in the same ring he won at last year's War Games on Pete Dunne. Dunne was not having it though, kicking out, and then he hit the bitter end. But then Ricochet hits a 450, I believe, and both men just pin Adam Cole to get the win for Team Ricochet Dunne War Raiders. So it was good, and the winners made sense. A lot of people were really debated on this match. I didn't think it was that much of a pick because one, War Raiders, War Games, they're not losing in this match. Two, they're going after the Undisputed Era's tag team titles. Three, Undisputed Era did not at all need this win. Just being honest. Good to see Bobby Fish back in the ring too. He really put it up. Impressed. As he always does. So it's good to know he's doing alright. And that's really it. That is really it. Thank you all so much for watching once again. It was a great takeover. If you've not seen any of it, I strongly recommend Ciampa versus the Velveteen Dream. It was a really good match. But thank you all so much for watching. Great to have you on this wonderful journey of predictions and results. It's been an awesome weekend so far. As far as tonight goes, does Survivor Series overshadow TakeOver? No, let's be honest about that. But will it be a good show? I think it will, because they made some changes, and when changes are made, usually it can bring out the best in people. We're getting Charlotte versus Rousey tonight, Daniel Bryan versus the Beast Brock Lesnar. A lot of other stuff I'm looking forward to. It should be good. It should be a good show. It should not have us complaining afterward. Why are they doing this? What is this? Maybe a few matches will make us complain, but no, the majority of the show should be good. And again, thank you all. Thank you all for watching. Like, share, subscribe. Let me know what you thought about NXT TakeOver. What did you enjoy the most? If your answer is not Velveteen Dream versus Tommaso Ciampa, wow, I'm a bit surprised about that. How come you liked the other match that you chose better? Let me know. I will see you all tomorrow for my results and review of Survivor Series 2018. It's been a pleasure discussing NXT TakeOver War Games 2 with you all. I hope you all have a wonderful day. I hope Survivor Series is enjoyable for all. Keep it real.